So the public money used by the bank officer, director and employee and is controlled by the RBI under the section of 36. And next is our RBI power is supervision and control under section 36. So RBI enjoy the vast power of day-to-day supervision and control banking of company. RBI may a person from the authority and chairman, director, chief executive officer or even employee who are responsible for the misuse of depositor. So RBI is work is the supervision and control on the function of the chairman, director, chief executive, employee and who are responsible to misuse of the depositor. So under the section 36 is the supervision function of the RBI and it is the power of RBI under section 36. The person so removed will be having right to apply the central government within 30 days. So whenever the bank remove from any officer's employee that he may apply within 30 days to central government. The person removed under this section shall not initiate the claim any compensation for loss or termination of his. So after the remove from the job, he not claim about his salary and his any loss of the salary. So RBI has the supervision and control function under the 36. So RBI need the supervision to the various things and various content. Power of the audit and the inspection under section 30 and section 35. The auditor can observe the various documents of balance sheet and so power of audit inspection under section 30 and section 35. It is the important power of the RBI to looking the various document and the balance sheet of the company and checking the audit. So this power, the section highlight the power of RBI regarding the inspection and security for undertaking of audit and inspection. RBI has appointed officers, means auditor, and they should be dispatched and furnish the copy of inspection or scrutiny of banking to the banking company. So RBI appointed officer will be observed all things and then he reported to the bank about what is the actual condition and situation of bank deposits and the profit and loss and balance sheet. So powers of audit and the inspection under section 30 and section 35 is the another important power of the RBI. Next power is the audit, section 30. So we see the detail in the audit and inspection. So audit is the important for the every firm, every company and the banking company is also. So audit is the important power. RBI has exercised the corporate governance in the banking system. So under the corporate governance, audit of the bank is the important aspects. So every company complete their audit. So banking company also complete their audit. So RBI introduced the parallel audit system. There is the internal audit and the revenue audit, a branch inspection and current audit of the various bank. RBI has a constitute the independent audit committee board and they audited the all banking companies balance sheet and profit and loss sheet and the account. They created the separate board of banks. They created the separate post, the compliance officer for smooth functioning of the audit committee. So smooth functioning of the audit of the bank, there is the separate board appointed by the Reserve Bank. So it is the important power of the RBI about the audit. Next is the inspection. So inspection is the power of audit under section 30 is the important powers of the RBI. The next is about the inspection. Inspection is need for the regulation of the banking company, how the banking company carry their business and which way they carry their branches, their work. It is the important of the inspection. As per the power of RBI, may as the own initiative or the instant for government undertake the inspection of any banking company. So under the government and under the RBI, the inspection of the banking company is the important. And it is inspection of the record, book of account, annual financial inspection, committee of focused on the major solvency, liquidity, capital adequacy, asset liability management, profitability and overall operation health of the bank. So these are the things is the inspection by the officers, means the adequate capital, the asset liability management, profitability of the bank, and the overall economic health of the bank, and how the bank carry their business, all the records of books and account, annual financial statement is all looking by the officers throughout this section 35 of inspection. For the inspection we can explain also in detail here. So inspection officer prepare the report and highlight the major area of operation that need immediate reaction. So what are the area bank looking to the improve their profit and loss sheet or whatever their record situation? It is recommended by the officers what they need to immediate reaction. The central government concluded that the affair of banking company are not conducted properly, economical, and the assistance is also provided such banking company. And if the RBI had the opinion that if any banking company not work properly, that time they immediately take a decision about the banking company. They prohibit a banking company from receiving fresh deposits. So restrict from any banking company from receiving fresh deposit or apply to the High Court of winding up a business of concerned banking company. Winding up means the closing the banking business or closing of banking company. So there are the two measures taken by the RBI. To restrict the receiving fresh deposit. Deposit is important for the function of the advancing loan, and overall activities depend upon the banking the deposits. So apply to the High Court when the winding up and the closing of the any banking company. So it is the important power of the RBI. Last and important, the punishment to certain activity under section 36 AD. So bank employee also demonstrate about their demands. They demanded for the higher salary, they demanded for their working hours improve. So as per the 36 AD Bank Regulation Act, RBI has a power to control such activity because of many employee against of the bank nationalization, bank merge. So their need to improvement. So here we looking at the section 36 AD. So some kind of the activity they done there, the protection and the demonstration. So whenever they demonstrate the certain things, that time is a need to. So punishment to the certain activity of the demonstration in front of the any customer, demonstration in front of the any of the employee. So prohibit the bank employee to demonstration related to their service conditions. So restrict from them to create the hurdles and create the some barriers to daily working of the banking business. So causing of any obstruction of public, any person and entering and leaving. So any customer enter into the bank and on the leave of the bank, that time the bank employee is restrict him, create obstacle. That time that law, that section is applied for the punishment of the bank employee. The next is create obstruction in the front of the people during the business hours or for the carrying on the any business and other than the banking business. So side by side, some people working the another business and create obstruction to the people during the business hours of the bank. That time the punishment is the 36 AD. So as per the 36 AD Bank Regulation Act, RBI power to control of such kind of activity of the demonstration against the bank, against of the customer. So misguide of the deposit about the banking policy. Some employee misguide about the banking policies, and when the banking business is carried on the determination of interest of the depositors and the against of the banking policy they work, that time the punishment is the apply for this employee. A person contravening about the provision without any reasonable excuse shall be punishable. So these are the things when he demonstrate against the customer, create obstacle to daily businesses and work side by side another business in the office hours, that time the punishable. The provision for that is the imprisonment for a term which is may exceed 6 months or within fine which may extend the more maximum up to 1000 rupees with both. So if any person is done this kind of activity, so there is a provision of imprisonment. So imprisonment imprisonment for that person, and also 6 month imprisonment and the up to 1000 rupees penalty. So these are the important functions, these are the important powers we looking in here. The powers of RBI is important. The control on advances under section 21, checking malpractices is also important powers. Granting license under section 22 and the branch license 23. Unclaimed deposit is the over the 10 years unoperate accounts is the section 26. Publishing the information regarding the favor of the public, section 27. Regulation of non-banking institute under section 45H, and the remove officer under section 36A and 36AB. The RBI power supervision and control of section 36 and power of audit 30, power of inspection 35U, and punishment to the certain activity 36AD. The last thing is the assignment question. They explain in detail powers of RBI under Bank Regulation Act 1949. It is a 12 marks or 20 marks question for annual exam and final examination. So it is an important question for all of you. And thank you once again the watching this video. The next time we see the next provision under the Bank Regulation Act 1935. Thank you.